I'm Carol Doak, and I'm excited to share with you a little bit about my newest book, Carol Doak's Starry Block of the Month. This book is a great introduction to paper foundation piecing. Not only does it have wonderful star blocks that you can make throughout the year, but it also has the very beginning steps you'll need for paper foundation piecing. There are the tools and the supplies that you'll need, and then it goes into the techniques for paper foundation piecing, and then there is step-by-step with photos exactly what you're going to do to make each section of the block. And so as you make each section of the block and trim it up, you've got 4 A sections and 4 B sections that you're going to join. And what I want to share with you in this video is how to make sure that you join them absolutely perfectly. And so this shows the pinning of the 2 ends of the block. It shows the pinning of any matching point along the block. And then what you're going to do is machine baste this pinning section, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. And then that gives you the opportunity to open the block and make sure that the points match perfectly. And if they don't, all you're going to do is take that thread in between the basting, slip it out, and then repin and rebaste. That way, when you sew the sections together, you know that they're going to match. Now, even though you've sewn the quarter sections together, then comes the time to join the 2 halves. And so this shows how you're going to pin the ends, the matching points, and then the center. And you notice that the seam allowances are all going in the same direction. So they spiral on 1 half of the block. So when you join the 2 halves of the block together, you take this finished block, you'll see that I machine basted each of those places where I pinned, and I opened up the block to make sure they matched perfectly before I sewed them with a small stitch. Now, one little trick I do is when I get to the very center of the block, I'll reduce the stitch length down to almost a 1. And the reason I do that is so that it pulls all those seam allowances in really, really tight. And so when I open this up, I'm talking about the seams, whoops, let me hold it, spiraling. See how they spiral right around that block? So this final middle seam, I just push it in opposite directions. And so that allows that center to lay nice and flat. It also gives you a very perfect center. So you can see that the points on the block match up perfectly. So it's the little tricks like that that make paper foundation piecing the star blocks really fun. Because if you've got those little tricks at your disposal, then you're not frustrated when you're putting the sections together. Also, there's tricks like this one here. You know, let's say there's an oops, or you run out of thread, or you have to take a piece off, how to take a piece off easily. So I'm excited to share with you how to paper foundation piece these stars so that everyone can do that easily. And then, of course, in the book, you'll have all the different star blocks for each month. And then at the very end, you've got the opportunity to make quilts. And so here are 2 of the quilt options that are in the book, which are, again, they look intricate, but it's really quite easy to make. And then a little table runner that you can make with just a few blocks. These make wonderful gifts. You know, you make this intricate star block. You can make a block that represents somebody's birthday month and just frame it and give it to them, or make a pillow. And so there's lots of opportunities to make a block each month with your friends, with your guild members. Perhaps at the quilt shop, the local quilt shop, they'll run a block of the month, so you can all come in and show your different variations of the same block. And so I hope you enjoy this newest book, and I look forward to seeing your Starry Blocks of the Month.